Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Helen. Thank you so much for being here. Today we have a energizing morning chair flow for you. So this is perfect, a way to wake up your body, whether you are working with limited mobility or simply looking for a gentle, uplifting stretch. And all you need is a chair and your beautiful self. So let's go. So start by sitting on your chair, feet flat on the floor. Sit right back. So your back is up against the back of the chair. Resting your hands. Any support here that you want, anything that's going to help you out, whether it's a cushion behind you, if that helps you, great. And just bringing your attention to your breath. Breathing in and out through your nose. Perhaps you're just waking up, just starting your day. Maybe your mind is already jumping ahead to your to-do list, the things you've got to get done. So just try and leave that alone. Trust that you'll come back to it. And just for these few moments here, just bring your focus inwards, focus on yourself, your breath, your body. Feeling the support of the chair, feeling the ground beneath your feet. Deep breaths. And then allowing your arms to come alongside your body. On your next inhale, turning your palms out, away from you, so thumbs pointing backwards. Lift your arms up over the top of your head, any amount, maybe even pressing your palms above your head, but keep those shoulders soft and down away from the ears. Exhale, turn the palms down and imagine that you're pushing something, so there's a resistance there, all the way back down alongside your body. Inhale, turning the palms up, lift the arms all the way up, any amount. Maybe pressing the palms together. Exhale, push the air down. Really activate through your fingers, but keep those shoulders soft. 2 more. Inhale. It's energizing breath. Exhale, beginning to find that movement in the body, waking up the body. Syncing the movement to the breath. Last one. And exhale. So bringing your hands to your shoulders or anywhere that they reach in the direction of your shoulders and lifting your elbows up shoulder height. And again, notice if some tension starts to creep into your shoulders, if they're hugging up towards your ears. So just try and relax them down and just start drawing little circles with your elbows backwards. And just notice if your lower rib starts to jut out. See if you can keep that tucked in, continuing to find that length in your spine. And then change direction of your elbow circles. And now, changing direction again, make those circles really, really tiny, 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 and allow them to grow and grow and grow. And that doesn't mean speeding up, just getting bigger and bigger and bigger until they are as big as they can be without hunching the shoulders up. And keeping them big, change direction. And then start to make them smaller and smaller and smaller until they're just teeny tiny little circles. And release that. Anything that feels good. Maybe roll the shoulders back a few times if you want to, or shake out your arms. You maybe started to feel that a little bit in your upper arms too. Great. If you did, bonus. So placing your hands on your knees, scooch forward a little bit actually on your chair so that you've got some space behind you. Firming your hands onto your knees for some seated cat-cows. On an inhale, shine your heart open, lift the gaze, but keep some space in the back of your neck. Exhale, round the spine, extend your arms, bring your chin the whole way to your chest. Inhale, shining the heart forwards, really involve the whole spine here, tilt the pelvis forwards, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, round the spine. Imagine that if you were to let go of your hands, you'd actually kind of fall backwards a little bit. That's how much you're rounding. Inhale, 2 more, opening the heart. Exhale, rounding the spine. And inhaling back to a neutral spine. And bringing your arms out to the side and cactus your elbows, meaning that you have made a cactus shape with your arms. Now, our waist has this gravitational pull. It loves to bring these elbows in. So just monitor that and really activate through your hands. That helps keep the arms up, but not in the shoulders. Shoulders are down, elbows are up. Inhale, lengthen the crown of the head to the ceiling. Exhale, twist to the right any amount. And this doesn't have to be a big movement, but notice if those elbows droop down, keep them up. Draw your navel in to protect your lower back. And now this isn't visible at all, but with every inhale, lengthen. With every exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Keep pressing down on that left foot. Keep sitting down on the left butt cheek too. Last inhale. Last exhale. Inhale back up through to the center. Release your arms if you need to. Shake them out or keep them up if you want to. This is your practice, making choices, making it work for you. Whatever you did, making your way back to your cactus shape, just monitoring that those elbows haven't succumbed to that gravitational pull. Inhale, lengthen the crown. Exhale, twist to the left. So again, any amount. This can be very, very small movement if it needs to be. Nothing about this needs to be dramatic, but just staying present with your breath. So inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Your core is engaged, protecting your lower back. You're rooting down through that right foot and that right butt cheek. Last inhale. Last exhale. Inhale all the way back through to the center. And now exhale, release those arms. If you hadn't before, then that's going to feel so good. Shake it off. Really try and get that the flesh rolling over the bones. It feels amazing. Shake, 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 shake. So interlacing your fingers, picking up your right knee and holding on to your leg just below the kneecap here. And then using your arm strength to gently pull that knee in towards your chest, any amount. Again, this does not have to be a big movement. Thigh does not need to make contact with the chest at all, but just feel this action of pulling the leg in, maybe feeling a nice stretch on the glute, the outer hip here on the right, definitely energizing into your arms, feeling that strength. And then trying to isolate different parts of your body. So this right leg wants to be relaxed. It's being stretched. It's doing nothing. If you let go of it, it would fall down. You're not holding it up. Use your arm strength to pull the knee in. This is really good for digestion, which is great in the morning. This is also really good for your posture. But also, you are strengthening your hands, which is really good if you have a long day ahead of you in an office, typing, using your hands. Strengthening in this way is really helpful. And release that leg down. Shake your hands out. And then interlacing your fingers, this time with your non-dominant hand on top. So whichever way just feels a bit odd. Picking up your left knee, again, below the kneecap, holding on there and pulling that knee in any amount. So again, this leg's doing nothing. If it weren't for your hands here, it would just fall down. So legs doing nothing, arm strength, pull, pull, pull. And again, this does not have to be big at all. Maybe you're feeling a little stretch on your glute, outer hip on the left. Maybe you're not, that's okay. Use your arms, find that strength there. Maybe your biceps are bulging. Really squeeze your fingers. And again, isolating that energy. So the arms are really working, but it hasn't crept into your shoulders, your neck, your jaw is soft, your brow is soft. You're still breathing. And then release that left foot to the floor. Release your interlace and shake your hands out. Placing your hands back on the tops of your thighs, and then actually scooch to the edge of your chair. So you're still firmly, your whole butt is still on the chair. You're not perched on it, but you're all the way at the very, very edge of it. Resting your hands on your thighs, coming into a seated forward fold. So begin by dropping your chin to your chest. And you know what? Maybe for some of us, this is enough. And just really focus on releasing the tension in your neck. That tension can be really resistant to being released. So just notice the weight of your head and allow that, once you've found it, once you can really notice it, that weight of your head to be what pulls you down. And allow the shoulders to be heavy, round down, heavy, heavy, heavy. And now maybe you stay here. You can bring your forearms to the tops of your thighs. You can even separate your feet a little bit if you need some more stability. If it's comfortable for you, maybe rolling all the way down and allowing your hands to hang heavy, maybe next to your, on the outside of your legs, or maybe even inside your legs, just resting on the floor. Again, kind of figuring out what works best for you. And most importantly, what works best for you right now in this moment. Not what you would like to work for you, not what worked for you yesterday, but what do you need now? Sometimes that's more, sometimes it's less. Figure that out. And then very slowly, very gently, rolling all the way back up. Hands can be on the thighs for support if you need it. Coming all the way back up to a neutral spine. Okay. Maybe a hair tie is advisable if you have longer hair. So sitting back in the center of your chair, bring your right hand to the back of your chair, maybe to the back of the seat if you have a gap there, or to the side of the chair there. Inhale your left arm alongside your ear. Exhale, twist the chest to the right and bring your hand to your right leg, maybe to the knee, maybe to the outer thigh, wherever is comfortable. But just notice if your pelvis is kind of twisted here. Try and keep pulling this left hip in as you twist the torso only. Again, thinking about isolating different parts of the body. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. If it's comfortable, maybe bring your gaze over your right shoulder. If that doesn't feel good, keep the neck neutral. Big inhale. Exhale, unwrap everything back to the middle. Taking your left hand, again, somewhere towards the back of the chair, depending on the kind of chair that you have. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, twist the torso and bring that hand to somewhere on your left leg. And keep pulling that right hip into its socket so the hips haven't joined in on the twist here. We're isolating the spine. Again, if it feels good, maybe bring your gaze over your left shoulder and just notice for yourself if one side feels different from the other, and it may not too, it doesn't have to. We're just paying attention to how the movement sits in your body. Keeping the breath going. Big inhale. Exhale, unravel, coming back through to the center, replacing your hands on the tops of your thighs. And this time, turning your palms up. Allow your fingers to be soft. Just notice that natural kind of curl of the fingers there, as if they're reaching towards you, saying hello. Balance your head on the top of your neck. Maybe a few shoulder rolls if that's what your shoulders are asking for. Tucking in that lower rib. Abdominals are active, but they're soft. You're not gripping anything. And just softly close your eyes. Taking a big inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Closing up your lips, inhaling through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. And continue with a few more rounds of that, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the mouth. And just take a moment of gratitude to yourself for taking this time to do something for you, to set yourself up right for your day. You're just feeling the energy of the open palm. Your palms are open to receive, to take in whatever it is that you need to take in, to observe, to notice. And your palms are also open to let go, to surrender anything that you don't need, anything that can be left behind as you begin your day. And gently blinking your eyes open. Thank you so much for sharing your practice today, for being along here. If you have any questions or thoughts or comments or requests, pop them in the comments, let me know. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you very soon. Thank you. Bye.